Good morning. I want to start with Universal Music Group because it's getting a lot of attention today. It is up 9% right now. So billionaire activist Bill Ackman has proposed buying Universal Music Group. Now, just to put it in perspective, it's the world's largest music company, houses the likes of Taylor Swift, Drake, Sabrina Carpenter, The Beatles, Bad Bunny. But for a long time now, Bill Ackman has said his Pershing Square Capital Management, which controls more than 4.5% of Universal, has said, look, this stock is languishing. That's his word. It's lost more than a third of its value in the past couple of years. And he said that this hookup would actually help to address problems at the company. So he's pushing for the company to list here in the U.S., to come off the Amsterdam Stock Exchange, to list at the New York Stock Exchange. And he would do this through sort of a complex deal through a SPAC with his own company. So we've got shares of Universal Music Group higher on this proposal because it is a premium of 78% to the company's closing share price yesterday. This deal would value Universal at about $65 billion. So we'll see if it happens. He did, though, already propose names of who he wants to run it. Michael Ovitz, remember him?
God, I didn't
He's
know
still
that
around.
guy's still around.
Former president and chairman of Disney. He's saying that he would like him to help run Universal Music Group.
I mean, the problem with these, I've covered these companies as public companies, these music companies, nobody knows how to value them. And they just languish, and they languish. And they're just not great public entities.
They're just not run, I would suggest respectfully, they're not run like a business. There's lots of egos involved and, the rest.
But when my sister worked at Universal Music Group, she had George Gershwin's piano in her office. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So I think the perks must be, I'd hope they're cool.
Yeah, it is. And they chronically underpay people because they know that people are just dying to work there.
Well, also a lot of the artists, I mean, how are they getting paid, right? Cents on the dollar for what they stream. It's It's interesting to see where the music, where the money flows in these companies.
You got another one?
I do. Broadcom up 3.3%, up 104% in the past year. Why? It's a chip company that's helping to power AI. So today it's agreed to produce future versions of AI chips for Google. It also signed an expanded deal with Anthropic that's going to give the startup access to 3.5 gigawatts worth of computing capacity. And on top of all that, it's also doing a deal with Anthropic's rival OpenAI. By the way, Anthropic's popularity has soared this year. I mean, we've all seen it happen, right? Its Claude app has now become the top free U.S. app listed in the Apple App Store.
Big on it. Mandeep Singh just said to me, shut up, Tom, do Claude. And I sort of kind of like haven't. I'm the only one who hasn't.
And then Broadcom, it's not giving a dollar amount on what these deals might mean for its bottom line, but Mizuho did some of the math, and they think that Broadcom could pick up $21 billion in AI revenue from Anthropic alone this year and $42 billion in 2027. So these
I don't know where these numbers
eye-popping.
come from, but I don't know. All right. I mean, Mandeep Singh he's like, his coverage is just large numbers. All he covers is large numbers.
And you know where else we see eye-popping numbers? Our healthcare system. People, our healthcare system. So shares of Humana jumping 10% today, but it's not alone because the whole sector, including pharma, is moving higher. CVS up 7%, Centene up 4%, and on and on. This is because the federal government now says it's going to pay insurers in the Medicare program an average increase of 2.4%. Might not sound like a lot, but compared to what they were going to offer them, which was basically nothing, like a flat increase, this is seen as a big deal for these companies.
It's a podcast. Thank you so much. Stock Movers with Alexis Christoforous. We do it a number of times a day. No one does it like Alexis. Don't tell Nathan. No one does it like
I'm
Alexis.
blushing.